Good morning. 7:17 on day 31. It's 36 degrees right now. And I'm waking up at mile 311. All right there, folks. Good afternoon. It's 12:38. It's 56 degrees. Oh, I see a few hikers up there ahead of me on the other side of the highway. I'm just reaching Sam's Gap, which means I'm just about, I think, 8 miles into my day. I did stop and get a little lunch snack over at that shelter I passed a while ago. Yeah, so I made a call to the shuttle driver. It looks like the road I had planned on getting off at is actually part of a gated community, so you're not able to get there. But there's a hostel in that gated community, Mother Marian's, and she's picking people up. In fact, she's just opening up today as her first day open, so I'm gonna be her first AT guest, and I'll be getting there. I asked her to come scoop me up around 4:30 from that road, just after Big Bald Mountain. And howdy. And anyways, I'll be staying with Mother Marian tonight. I haven't quite figured out whether there's going to be a way for me to stand by my slack pack tomorrow plan. I think once I get to Mother Marian's, I will ask whether she or some other shuttle driver might be able to run me out to Uncle Johnny's to drop off my pack. But we'll kind of see how that goes. Either way, I should be about 7 miles from where I plan on meeting up with, I think it's Mother Marian's husband, Fred, who's going to be picking me up at around 4:30. And I'm making pretty good time for that, so I might wind up being there really early, but we'll kind of have to see how that goes, like so much of this. So anyways, that's it from Sam's Gap. We will go ahead and keep on hiking. Looks like there's a big old climb ahead of us, as is usual for a gap, so I'll check in with y'all later. All right, folks, I just turned off, but look it's Maragaritaville over there, and even more importantly, her wonderful parents. who were kind enough to donate half a Subway here. So
Yep.
that's a wonderful lunch snack. So you guys are driving back 4 hours now?
Yep. 3.5.
3.5. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wow, good on you. All right, well, pressure's on, Mom and Dad. When I get close to home, 3.5, 4 hours is the bar. So thank you guys. Appreciate it. It is 3:36 and 55 degrees, and I'm up on Big Bald Mountain. We're just gonna come over to the little marker here. Yes, indeed, Big Bald Mountain, 55, whatever, 55.16 of elevation. That direction we're looking in, back kind of that away, is westish, which is very roughly where we're coming from. The trail gets a little wonky here. For a period, we were actually going south on the AT in the northbound direction. So that's kind of interesting. This definitely rivals Max Patch to my mind. This is a really, really incredible view. Yeah, this is just phenomenal. I believe that those mountains that you can barely make out way back on the horizon back there, the highest ones way back there, them's the Smokies. That direction is generally about southwest, something like that, which ought to make those the Smoky Mountains. Yeah, so that's definitely pretty fun to see them that far away. Definitely a pretty satisfying feeling. We've also just about reached the end of the day for me hiking. Been doing a lot of pretty big mile days recently, and I am still feeling really good. The weather's been beautiful. The grade has been manageable. And I've been sleeping well, so between all that stuff and the ACE bandage and trying to stay hydrated and trying to stay fed, I've been happy with how my body's been holding up. But this isn't my weekly body report, so let me cut that short. All the same, today is a relatively short day. I'm not exactly sure how it's going to work out with respect to my slack pack ambitions for tomorrow. I'll figure that out here in the next hour or two. I will be staying down at Mother Maria's hostel. That hostel has pretty much exclusive rights over the Big Bald Road, which is just right down the hill here. So they're going to be picking me up in just under an hour. Yeah, I'll check in with them and see if they're able to run me, and more importantly my pack, out to Uncle Johnny's so that I can slack pack tomorrow. But yeah, that's some of what I have to look forward to tomorrow. Over the old right shoulder down there, that's Little Bald Mountain. So that's the way the trail will continue on tomorrow. But yeah, definitely been a great day. I'm almost sad that the day's ending so early, but with all the big days I've had, decently, you know, relatively big days, probably better to go ahead and pack it in early, try and get a relatively early night, keep the body happy. So boy, this place is really amazing though. Really a pretty spot. Anyways, I will check back in with you as we go. Hey folks, how's it going? It's 7:25 and I'm here at Mother Marian's hostel. Mother Marian's hostel is, you get there, they'll pick you up over at Sam's Gap. They'll pick you up over in between Big Bald and Little Bald at Big Bald Road, or at the next gap trail north of there that I can't remember the name of. Mother Marian and her husband Fred run this place. Fred was kind enough to pick me up in between those two balds, Big Bald and Little Bald. And then he actually gave me a ride on down or up to Irwin, where I dropped off my pack over at Uncle Johnny's so that I can slack pack tomorrow. So Uncle Johnny's, they were kind enough to give me a little, you know, like a pretty standard little JanSport backpack that'll carry, you know, just a couple odds and ends in, and then I'll hike down there tomorrow. So that'll be just a touch under 18 miles from here. But again, mostly downhill. You might check out my fresh clothes here at Mother Marian's. They give me a pair of sweatpants, even socks, and a shirt to wear as they're doing some laundry for me upstairs. So that's really fantastic. The place is pretty incredible, actually. I mean, here's the bunk room. This is where I'm staying because I am the only hiker here tonight. So I'm thinking I'll take this bottom bunk, but there's 4 beds, a wonderful porch out back, and then a shower and bathroom and stuff. Yeah, that view is not too bad for a hostel. But yeah, definitely I'm pretty excited to be here. They don't have Wi-Fi necessarily, but I'm getting great service on my AT&T phone, and they say it's even better with Verizon, so that's just fine. I don't really stay in town for Wi-Fi necessarily. But yeah, let's see if there's anything else to report. No, I mean, today was a pretty good day. It was a pretty lax day compared to what I've been doing. I think it was just a touch under 15 miles. Yeah, so feel good about it. Tomorrow should be another great day. It's going to be a longer day, but I'll be carrying significantly less weight. Pretty much only bringing a water bottle, my water filter, and some snacks for the trail. Mother Marian is also going to feed me tomorrow morning, so that's pretty fantastic. One quick video, yes, delicious. Yeah, I'm actually, I should say, I don't know how I let this go without saying, but I'm actually their first guest of the year. Indeed, I'm their first guest since March 14th, I think they said, of last year, is when they closed up. Because of the COVID and everything else. So yeah, first guest in over a year, and they are wonderful. I know a lot of people make that jump straight from Hot Springs to Irwin, but if there's any part of you that feels like you need to stop, or you want to stop, or you could stop, or you should stop, or whatever else, I can't recommend this place highly enough. Mother Marian's, definitely check it out. Super accommodating, super wonderful. So with that, I'm probably going to go ahead and turn in. I will check in with you all tomorrow for the slack pack day. Ought to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm also looking forward to sleeping. So talk to you all tomorrow. Have a good one.